I mean, I feel good being 6-2. Obviously, there's still a lot of things that we need to learn from and grow from, and I think today we did a good job of establishing the run game and going out there. Our own line did a great job doing that early. There's still times where I myself got to make sure I'm still pushing our guys, make sure that we're still striving to be the best that we can be, and so I mean after at the end of the day we're 6-2 and it feels good, but I think everybody's got the same mindset right now that we're still hungry. We still want to grow. We still want to learn and continue to try to become the best team we can.
With Devin, early running success, Josh, how much did that kind of help you guys as an offense in total? Just kind of stay on schedule, head of the sticks, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he did a great job today, but to the guys up front, the 5 plus the tight end, whoever's in there, and like I said, they did a great job of establishing it early, and we got to continue to finish these runs. And Devin did a good job today, and I feel like he's only going to grow and only going to get better. I think this is his 4th or 5th game in action, and he's doing some really good things for us, and we're going to continue to use him.
It looked like they just made an adjustment, started throwing some run blitzes at you guys a little bit. How did you guys kind of counter that and adjust back, because you were able to close out the game and kind of reestablish the run there late?
Yeah, Bobby and Dable, they were doing a good job of talking and just kind of talking about which runs that they wanted, and it was no secret we wanted to run the ball and finish the game that way. And a couple pass plays that Smoke got open on, and that helped us finish the game. Then we got down and put it in the end zone with motor, and that's ones you got to have, and that's ones you love to see.
As good as that was, Josh, what about the short yardage? What was going on there? They just seem to be getting penetration at times.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we're going to clean up. I've got no doubts that we will clean it up. We just got to be better in that aspect. I think you talked to the 5 guys there, and they know that, and we're going to go in and have a good week of practice and fix that one.
What mindset do you take into a game? Like you said, you knew it was going to be a pretty run-oriented game. At least the plan was, and it carried out that way. For you to know that you're not going to, it's not leaning on your throwing so much. So how do you adjust? How do you get yourself? It looked like you handled that obviously very well. How do you?
Yeah, I mean, we're moving the ball, scoring points, and ultimately winning the football game. That's all I care about.
Yours and John Brown's chemistry continues to build every week. What has led to that kind of rapid chemistry that you guys have been able to build over these few weeks?
I mean, he's just a guy that goes to work. If you ask anybody on the team, he's not a guy that talks much. He just wants to play football, and he doesn't care about scoring, doesn't care about stats. Just does his job and gets open. And I've got a lot of faith in him, and I think he's got a lot of faith in me. And especially on these 3rd down plays where I can throw it up to him and trust that he's going to go make some plays for us, and that's huge. And that's what he consistently does.
That faith, even though John didn't make the catch, you were scrambling, you threw it in the second half. It was off his fingertips. Is that an example of that faith you have in him?
Yeah, that's one where I could put the ball in a better spot. If you talk to him, he said he's going to make the play, but ultimately, he's one of the teammates that everybody loves, and we got a team that just loves each other and cares about each other, and we're gonna, like I said, turn our focus to Cleveland next week and have a good week of practice.
What's your own level of confidence that game to game things change? You may not be able to go have that kind of running success in another game, and it's up to you to deliver. You've done it late in games, but I mean, your level of confidence of doing that from start to finish at this halfway point.
Yeah, it's going to continue to grow. I got full faith in Coach Dable and what he's trying to do, and how he's leading this team, and we got to go out there and execute when he calls certain plays, and he's a guy that is in the quarterback room constantly. Great relationship with him, and frankly, I love the man and what he does and how he is and who he is for this team. So when it comes down to making those plays, I got full faith in the guys that we got out there, and ultimately it comes down to us executing.
You were able to connect with Dawson Knox today. When you're able to involve the tight end, how much does that do for this offense?
I mean, it does a lot. It just makes the defense focus on a bunch of different things, and the tight ends are sometimes the best athletes on the field. They got to run, they got to block, they got to pass, or they got to catch, and Dawson does a really good job of that, and I think all 3 of those guys do. So like I said, it was very run heavy today, and they were asked to do a lot of blocking, and they showed up, and they get a lot of praise too.
You didn't throw the ball to the stands this time after your touchdown like you did
Threw it
last
to the
week.
ground, yeah. Yeah, that was.